Oh no, we got the drunk music out.
That's right. A little bit sad this week. So sad that I've turned to the bottle.
Hey, fellow crappers. It's your old buddy and your old pal, R.D. Reynolds here once again. WrestleCrap Radio. And as always, on the other end of the tin can and string is the horn to my swoggle, Mr. Blade Braxton. What was that? Is the Penguin joining us again? What was that?
Dude, I'm kind of sick, a little under the weather.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Pain and agony. Be a jag-off.
Hello, everyone. This is your Action News reporter with all the news that is news across the nation on the scene at the supermarket. There seems to have been some disturbance here. Pardon me, sir. Did you see what happened?
Yeah, I did. I was standing over by the tomatoes, and here he comes.
Woo! Well, you would think, with being out for the past 2 weeks, we would have a massive, a colossal, a gargantuan Artie's trip to the grocery. But you would be wrong.
I'm wrong, then.
Because this week, we've got Artie's trip someplace else.
Where could that be, oh Grandmaster?
The happiest place on earth. That's right. Artie went back to Disney World.
You're a big Disney World fan, aren't you?
I'm a huge Disney World fan, and I always like taking my son there, RD Jr., Mrs. Deal. We all went down there and had a grand old time. So, I had this brilliant idea. We're going to go to Epcot. We're going to go to World Showcase. We're going to eat in every single country. Well, I did.
I actually went to the grocery store myself.
You usually just eat at the convenience store.
Yep,
the roller dogs, as I'm to understand.
Well, I don't. I'm on a strict discipline diet, and as a matter, I was on such a strict discipline diet. I was ingesting so much tuna, I began to show signs of mercury poisoning.
Uh-huh.
So I had to stop eating, man.
I thought you were going to say you were eating so much tuna, you're gonna change your name to Charlie.
But anyway, I have found a new source for wrestling news, Deal.
Where might that be? At the where? You got to tell us.
At Wal-Mart. There's this checkout lady at Walmart. I was there a few weeks ago, and I was buying a WWE magazine and a few work supplies. You know, and she scanned the magazine, and she's like, date. She was like, John Cena. And I was like, oh, boy.
Wait. Could you give me that sound again?
He was like, John Cena.
Oh, I thought maybe you guys were giving each other mating calls with your penguin voice. And
anyways, I was like, yeah. And I knew, I could sense that I was talking to a mark.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, oh, yeah. Like, what? No, you're not a big John Cena fan? She's like, no. I like Batista. And she's like, my husband always watches wrestling. He's like, I watch it with him. And she was like, I don't want to do anything to Batista, but I just want to feel his muscles. I'm like, great. So
So you guys are having kind of a love connection, is what you're telling me.
Not really, but
Are
anyway.
you doing a three-way with her?
Fuck.
I know what you're going to do next time you go into Walmart.
What's
You're going
that?
to carry in your little boom box. Huh?
Yeah. All right. But anyway, that was months ago. Anyway, I went actually grocery shopping this week, and I had Best of TNA DVD in my cart.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going through the line, I was like, oh shit, there's that toothless lady that talked about wrestling last time.
Mm-hmm.
And so she rang it up, and she's like, TNA. I'm like, oh, here we go. Here's my mark bait.
Mm-hmm.
And anyway, she was like, yeah, I like Sting. And then I like the Sandman, too. And I'm like, oh, yeah? And I'm like, I forgot I was talking to a Mark, and I was like, yeah, he got fired last week. And then she was like, yeah, and so did Ashley for spilling coffee on Vince McMahon. I'm like,
okay, this is what we have to do. We must get this woman on the show. Make it happen. I don't care how.
But she told me this bit of news. She said, yeah, and now that she's fired, she's wanting some attention, so she's going to be on Survivor.
Yeah, of course. That's what everybody does. I don't know about you. Anytime I've been fired from a job, I always go look for a reality show to appear on.
But yeah.
I don't care what you have to do. You must get this woman on the show.
I think this is my second trip through her line. I think I'm now addicted. I'm gonna have to go buy a wrestling DVD every month and just to hear what comes out of her mouth.
Mm-hmm. Must be on the show.
Maybe we can get her a segment on the show. We got enough segments. Now, obscure wrestling news with Wal-Mart lady.
and sure enough, there goes the Faxtrolla. This would be the toothless Trolla, perhaps.
Oh, boy.
The Wal-Trolla. Time once again, kids, for obscure wrestling news. There.
No.
Yes. Yes.
No.
It's happened again.
Damn it.
Used to be a weekly segment on the show, it seems.
How did Rookie Morton get thrown back in jail again?
Well, what do you think?
Wearing a mullet without a license?
He did, in fact, fail to pay his child support.
Oh, no.
So now he's back in the big house. And once again, at his website, I think it's rickymorton.com, he's looking for donations. He's selling some of his memorabilia to help get him out of the clink.
I just went to helprickymorton.org, and it's no longer available.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Although I'm looking for NES Pro Wrestling, find out where you find it today. That's not going to get Ricky Morton out of jail for playing wrestling.
No, I don't think he's getting any royalties off of NES Pro Wrestling.
Does he have another website?
I think it's rickymorton.com.
Okay.
Type that in and find out for us. But yes,
Check.
Ricky Morton is he's back in trouble with the law, and therefore I don't think we will get to see him at the WCWA show.
That's too bad. It's not rickymorton.com, by the way.
It's not?
No. Not. Try rickymorton.net. Oh, here it is.
rickymorton.net, you're saying?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Although I did hear a rumor where he's going to try to do, the auctioning of products to try to raise some money to get out of jail.
Mm-hmm.
One thing he's offering, telephone calls.
That would be good.
We could have him.
We have to wrap this up. I'm very sad about this, but Trash Luz again talked to me today, and he said, "Didn't Ricky learn anything from his days as Richard Morton?"
Yes.
All right.
Pound of goods.
What you want back?
He's the one to call Dr. Feelgood. All right.
All right.
Feelgood. He's gonna be your Frankenstein, Ivan.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. A very womanly shaped grandfather clock will do that to you.
Or a woman's champ that frankly pops out of her bra every time she wrestles.
Clock Trolla! How many more days does she have? That's what the Clock Trolla is for. Tell us how many days she has until she passes up Moolah.
10,083 days. She is just as dominant as John Cena,
Mm-hmm.
but she's done it in a sexier way. John Cena just annoys people and half the crowd boos.
Mm-hmm.
Candice Michelle has inspired an entire product line from the Trolla Corporation.
That's right.
Unstoppable trips. Call him the Under Hunter, King of Burials. Kick Mike Jones in the nuts while we're rocking out to some of our songs.
Mm-hmm.